Good morning, everyone. Anyone there? Hey, what's going on, y'all? KazamaFury doing the one here. Well, it's afternoon where I'm at. I'm gonna do a short stream. Maybe an hour and some change, cause I have a 4 hour volunteer gig I got going with my ambulance coming up. So I wanted to at least get on here now and say what's going on, and we're gonna get into it. But first, I have to just show. I'm just gonna show you just basically. I'm just sitting here right now, and this is from this angle right here. This is my old camera. Actually, you get to see in daytime the green screen. Well, basically, it's a green curtain. I'm gonna move on to the whole shade. Oh, look at the I got the muscle coming in. But I'm gonna be moving on to a shade soon. Once I can find a place where I can get one for a good price, because I'm gonna get one that's wide enough, or I'm gonna have to do what we have to do. Since I have a small space here, I'm gonna have to actually probably focus the camera, zoom it in more so, because the screen only can maybe go about as far as my arm span, where this can go about, I don't know, good 9 feet. So we're gonna be doing that. This is my old camera right here, and from the foreseeable future, I will be here now on this one right here. So you're gonna see me here, right here. So sometimes when I take a break and want to talk to you guys without the green screen, you pretty much know that it's coming from here or it's coming from here. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, let's get into the subject at hand. And that is, oh yeah, heads up real quick. I've moved any content you see right now from the Black Conscience of Fury has been existent on my channel already. But going forth, Black Conscience of Fury is going to have its own channel. Subscribe if you want. I'm not, you know me, you know I'm not really pushing for subscription. But since I want to keep this area specific to gaming and talking about gaming and entertainment, movies, comics, shit like that nature, I'm gonna focus that content to there. So let's get to what I wanted to talk about. Where's my my backdrop for it? Let's see. Let's go through these. I have a couple of these that I've been working on. Oh, that was me again. And let's see. I made one for you guys. And yeah, this is an example of that. Got the pure gameplay one alive here. To be right back. Browser background, of course, scene 4. Filtered. Yeah, we have a couple. I've been working on a few, so you can still see me on the old camera right here. There's a couple of things I've been working on, so good morning, y'all. All right. Well, good afternoon, wherever you may be. And I just wanted to say, like, basically on this whole thing, like, shout out to my friend Demetrius, who he always links me to a lot of these things, these videos, these live streams that a lot of these console fanboys do. And you know me. You know me. You know I own. I'm like, I got love that's spread across the three. I have my Xboxes, I have my PS4s and my Nintendo Switches. The thing is that just because you own all three doesn't mean you can't be critical of all three. But anyway, he linked me to some grown ass Negro. Grown ass brother. Gotta be in his 20s, wearing a Naruto headband and making up stuff about what Phil Spencer said. And I'm like, and this is just an example. And then we got other clowns like Harmon Smith. I don't know. This dude looks like he's wearing a black leather jacket, like he a neo-Nazi with a fucking Mario hat on his head. And I'm like, are you are you kidding me? This is this is the channel. This is the shit that we got to, we have to deal with as console fanboys. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna be in the camera most of the time, but I have to say this shit. I'm not gonna be on here. I don't care if I was 18 years old, which I'm far from these day and ages. But we're not going to be on here. I'm not going to be on here cracking jokes, arguing, and shitting on somebody for liking a console that I don't like. Like it comes a time where it used to be about information. It used to be about how we were able to talk about the gaming news and things of this nature or show gameplay footage, right? But that's gone. We have this thing where we actually sending insults, jabs, and shit at one another and cracking on one another. Is it for entertainment? Is it for shits and giggles? I really don't fucking know, and I really don't fucking care. I'm going for entertainment value, informative shit. And quite honestly, a lot of this shit ain't entertaining no more. And a lot of people could say, hey, it's because, look, we don't have much information. I'm like, so you're going to make up shit and you think we not going to call you out on it today. I mean, it worked for Dreamcast guy. Look what happened to him. He told me, I have inside information about so and so who played the PS5, and he got caught out there on the lie. And then all people had to come, all the other people in his ilk was trying to defend him and take up for him. And I'm like, no, 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 stop making up lies. We don't know nothing about that. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of the ponies, man. A lot of the ponies. Now I'm starting to see a lot of the Nintendo Switch fans making up stuff too. I'm like, look, your system has a 50 something $1 million. I mean, not $50 million, a 52 million plus fan like installation base. You are the second highest in this console generation right now. But my thing is, all of that is going to come to an end if you don't adapt to what's coming. Yeah, you're doing good now, and I'm saying once Sony and Microsoft bring out what they want to bring out, what's going to happen? Seriously, what's going to happen? You think people still going to settle for third party ports on the Switch? That's what I'm concerned about. And give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Because you know, a lot of people, like I said, you can't be critical. You can't be critical even though you're a console owner. If you own it, you just gotta be happy with it. Give me 1 second, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And this is coming. And this is coming from somebody who has sat there and I have invested my money into it because hey, thank you, man. And good afternoon. I've sat here and I've invested my money into both of these things because I do like Nintendo. I grew up with Nintendo, but my thing is, not every first party game is my cup of tea. And there's been something where people like, oh, that's the only reason you buy the Nintendo for. I'm like, is it? Is that what you're going with? And the Switch Lite. You know, I had to explain to one of my subscribers months ago that this was basically they played the same games. He did not know that they played the same games. He thought it was just something different. But this thing here, to me, if it was up to me, I would have this. This would be the sole successor to the DS. Going forth, coming from this generation, they shouldn't stay handheld because they shouldn't stay strictly handheld. I mean, is it Nintendo being in its wheelhouse and they feel like a lot of people feel like that's where they're strongest at? I don't know. I feel like Nintendo got so much potential to do what it used to do. But this proves my point with a lot of companies. They're gonna go where they're comfortable and they're gonna stay where they're comfortable at this day and age because it's become about money. But what they all three of them share in common is the fact that they know the digital age is here and they're going to be moving towards a more subscription based, installation based. They're going to still be bringing out games. Trust me, they are. This ain't saying that our first party games as we know it is over. Well, possibly if a lot of the companies start to decide to make this a life service. Hey, Zonix, I'm doing good, man. So if a lot of these companies decide to make these um a life service focus space because it's been more, how can we say, lucrative. It's been lucrative. Like I've talked about it so many times because I want y'all to know that it's been lucrative for, how can we say, for Microsoft. It's been lucrative, like Game Pass. A lot of people, I see a lot of Sony fanboys in there, and they doing their live streams and whatever, and they laugh at it. But they're right now they're quiet. They're quiet because they don't want to face the fact that it's happening. Like I actually on my last live stream, I went and showed Absolute MMA, one of my subscribers, that they are doing the same thing. Sony is doing it. Like, did you go to the PlayStation Now website where they tell you you're gonna have access to hundreds of games, $9.99 a month? That sounds eerily like Game Pass. And you will be able to play it on a PC. They even make controller adapters right now for your Xbox controller. I got my PS4 controller on this charging dock. They make them for that so you can play it through the console. It's gonna like it's gonna come a day where consoles are not going to be a thing anymore. I mean, and the PC gamers already see this coming. They're not happy about it either because they should be happy. They are happy about it. You know why? I don't know why I said that. Because they don't have to buy a console. When you have a live service that you can, I mean, not live service, you got a streaming game service where you can actually play it through your PC and you don't have to buy a console to have access to PlayStation and Xbox's past and current library. This is what they're doing, people. This Sony and Microsoft are cashing in. They want some of that PC money. Because PC has what? The largest installation base. And if you can provide a game service where they can actually buy and invest monthly in your software without spending money on a console, they're going to do that. And for people who are strictly console owners, they're going to do it too. You know why? Because they don't have to go and do what I did here. You know, let me switch my camera so you can see what I'm talking about. They don't. They didn't have to go do this here and try to collect as much as they can and stuff. And then my collection is still. I'm still trying to build my collection, as you know, and I got a lot of other games on the other side here. They don't have to go do that because they have a service where they can play games. They might not like all this stuff here. They might not like all this stuff here, but they want access to actually be able to. Oh, they're coming in bad. I got to do that. I got to move my camera a little bit. Sorry about that. They actually have access to past libraries, and when they have access to past libraries, sorry, I have calloused hands, man. I have plantation hands. I was born with a callus condition. If you see that, um, they actually have access, PC owners, to play Sony games and Microsoft games, and that's where they moving at right now. I mean, not strictly like they moving on from console. No, they dipping their feet in different pools because of business. This is what they want. Uh, I just read saw a rumor right here. It said Tobey Maguire is joining Doctor Strange too. Yeah, just because Sam Raimi's directing it, I doubt we're gonna get Tobey Maguire in there. But anyway, that's what I'm saying right now. And this is the way it's moving. So as a lot of these fanboys sit here and they crack jokes and they try to downplay it and they try to just make it seem like Microsoft is a mad nutty professor. Nintendo's been doing well with buying it. I can go on to my Switch right now, turn it on, hit A, and then I can go back and guess what? They got you could buy your games directly here. You could do the direct game download. It's digital. We all of us, we all moving into a digital era. So you can go here down, and I could buy a game here if I want. My only problem with this thing, my only problem, one of my major problems, besides the software not being able to handle a lot of current gen third party games. I meant third party, first party. They got it on lock. My problem is the memory thing. You have to go through a lot. You're gonna have to put a lot of memory cards in this thing right here and stuff. And I'm trying to figure out, those things are expensive. So if I already dropped $300 for this right now, right? I dropped $300 for this. I dropped another what? Two. Well, I spent 200 on this one, but I went and got memory cards for cheap. But they not massive memory cards. So let's say I do the whole digital thing with that, and I want to download games directly to these things. That's going to eat my memory cards up, because you still need your memory cards to save the game data besides storing the game. So it's going to eat my memory up, and that's my big issue with that. So we're going to live in a world where PCs and just streaming services in the future, more consoles. A lot of people think that consoles are going to die out eventually. No, I think consoles are just going to be, they're going to end up being diskless. That's what I think that's going to happen. Thank you for bringing that up, Mr. King of Games. Um, they're going to go diskless. You get what I'm saying? That means it's going to be the Xbox SAD or digital. That's what the future is. We not gonna, if for people who don't have a PC, this is what's gonna happen. They're going to actually, they're going to be like, okay, we're gonna have an all digital console box. We're gonna still have controllers. It's gonna still be doing the things like the controllers do. I mean, like standard consoles do. You're just not gonna be able to put on the disc in it. But not everybody can afford a PC. I mean, hell, this tower cost me a lot. I can't remember. It cost me a lot. It cost me a lot. So they're gonna go with the all digital consoles. A lot of people were like, "Oh my god, what is this thing here? I don't want to buy this shit." But that was Microsoft doing a little. That's why they made limited numbers of it. Like they didn't push it hard. That was them testing the market. Let's take out the disk drive. But they didn't remove the disk drive. I hear they basically just built a shell of a console, and you can still add the disk drive back to it. They just built the shell without the CD slide. You can still put in the actual CD drive into it or so. Like so, but they were testing the market. And I was telling people, if you're not ready for that, don't buy it this current generation. But eventually everybody who's not ready for something end up warming up to something. Right? This is what's gonna happen with PS5 and the game that and PS Now. This is what's happening. You know why I say that? Because you don't hear nobody talking that much shit about Game Pass no more from the Sony camp. None of the fanboys are talking about they're not talking about Game Pass negatively, because they getting ready. They understand that it's going to happen on PS5. And PS5 is going to be one generation backwards. You know why I say it's going to be one generation instead of the rumors of it playing all of PS1 down? This is me. This is me saying, this is my speculation and my belief. While I'm not saying I'm speaking fact, I feel that if you're going to have a PS Now service that you're pushing on your console, why would you build a console that can just play them natively? You're going to be taking money from your own pocket. You think Sony's going to do that? So no, they're going to make a console that is capable of maybe one generation back. So you're going to still be able to possibly play your PlayStation 4 games on it. But as for anything PS3 and beyond, no. Get PS Now for $9.99 a month and have a bang out of life. That's what they're going to say to you. Remember, every console they've had that was backwards compatible, they removed. Well, their PS3 had 2 generations backwards compatibility, and they jumped at the moment to make a slimmer PlayStation 3, and they removed that shit right away. That's what they doing. So okay, so you can afford a laptop, a gaming laptop, if you wanted to stay relevant. See, laptops are a little bit more difficult to update, whereas a tower PC is a little more point. It might be cheaper to update laptop. I got my pen light from my EMT belt. Because yeah, like I told you guys, I'm not gonna probably be on here that long. I've been on for what, 21 minutes? Damn, I feel like it's been forever. But anyway, um they're not gonna PC is going to be like, it's going to run like the laptop is kind of hard to, but the parts are smaller. You get more intricate detail. A tower might be more expensive with the parts, but it's very, very customizable. So you don't have to buy everything at once with it. And then now, they got people where you can actually lease them like a car, like finance off, or you can lease out video cards, things of the nature, or finance. I forgot the name of the company. I'm thinking about doing it myself, financing off certain parts of the and build me a more powerful game tower so I can use my Game Pass and my PS now, like so I can do better live streams. So I might have to go through all this hell of having to connect everything to you guys. But yeah, I don't know. Laptops are very expensive. Very expensive. I was looking at the gaming ones. I was looking at Razer and Alienware. I'm like, good God. And then I wanna look into the fact that is it more to buy it already assembled because you paying for name like Razer? I have Razer products, but let's be honest with you, some of this shit's expensive. Uh like Razer or Alienware. Like for example, this, you can't see it here on my green screen, but let me show you how I really look. I'm all green. This is why you can never see my headset, y'all. Because it's a Razer headset, but it's green. Kind of the match of the green. As you can see how that goes there. And this is why when I put up an Xbox game, oh look, check this out. Want to see this? Remember the Wildlife Discovery? Remember the this is how old I am. They used to make these things called Wildlife Discovery where you had cards, like trading cards of animals, which I don't have anymore. The trading cards, I think I can't. I had two of these Wildlife Discovery things, but I repurposed it into an old cassette deck. But now let's go to green screen because you won't be able to see this on green screen more than likely. Why? Because it's the same green that the green screen lays over. So let's go to, yeah, you can't see it. You can't see it, people. You see the shadow of it, right? Look, I have an invisible box. I'm like Metal Gear Solid. I got the optical camouflage. Look at that. That's cool. I just noticed it was sitting down there for like years. And I noticed this is the Wildlife Treasury one. But you can't see it. Why? I can put it in front of me. Why? And not disappear into my backdrop. Why? Because it's green. So this is how that this is how that works. You can see the Wildlife Discovery on there because it's in the black, that reflective got the reflective black on it. But as for that, yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right here. And my light, I got like a ring light with a pole. So I do videos from my mobile phone as well, and I can do it with the light. And then I have a panel light up here. I want to increase my lighting features because this is what you see right here is my old Logitech 922. Pretty good camera. I'm still using. I didn't get rid of it, but I wanted to do a second angle. And then I have the Logitech Brio, which you see me right here on, which is on top of my two screens because I changed out. I don't know. I'm no longer using my old TV. I had old TVs right here, like my Aquos 20-inch and my 32-inch Norcent. Now I have two Dell monitors, 27-inch monitors that were on sale during the holiday for $110 each, which is it was a steal. That was a steal for monitors like these. These are gaming monitors, and they're pretty good. So now I'm using that, and I got dual monitors. So let me show y'all, because it's a mess back here. So forgive the clutter that you may see. But I'm gonna use this camera to show you basically what I'm at right here. As you can see, me right here. And yeah, I got Streamlabs. I'm thinking about using that too. But as you can see here, everything's a mess here. Ooh, what's this game here? GameCube version. You know, everybody talking about April 3rd when it comes out. But I had this here. This the clip to my the hang up on the screen, as you can see here. And my pen light I just was showing you, my headset, Xbox One controller, my thing I have to throw away because I lost the top to it. This is where I kept my doggy bags at for when I walk my dogs, because I'm one of the only Negroes around here who clean up after my dogs. And look at this over here. It's a mess here because I had to get rid of my printer because my printer is on its last legs, so I had to get a new one. And then I have, ooh, who's this? The man, Becky Lynch, Funko Pop. I forgot I pre-ordered this thing, and they sold out a lot. They were on Amazon exclusive, but I got it here. My case to my Switch. What's that? Dreamcast over there. My my Mets edition EMT hat that my friend had made for me when I first got certified, which I'm putting on my head right now. So and then some other test papers. Sega Saturn is over there. My GameCube, American Sega Saturn in black. My Indigo GameCube. My Japanese Saturn. My original Xbox. Swords on the floor. My 3 set. They're pretty sharp too. Stuff. And then I have a GX TV here and stuff. So, um, yeah, that's basically what I have here, y'all. So it's back to here what I had and stuff, and that's how it looks back here. But when I'm on the stream here, I'm basically just like right here with the second camera. So now I don't have to. If I wanted to show you guys something, I can move this camera around a little bit more flexible and stuff. And then if I want, of that nature. But that goes to show how people basically run it. So yeah. And what's going on, Demetrius? I was just talking earlier because earlier I was just like going over the whole thing about how the whole thing about moving in a digital era, and how I was explaining to them too that the Xbox S or digital is basically what the future of gaming on consoles is going to be. Maybe let 5 years to a decade from now. Let me know what you think about it, man. So yeah, that's my set. I'm trying to like clean all of this up. I might go live again once I get home at 7. Well, when I leave the what's the place at 7? The the squad house. If I get out at 7. But yeah, let me show you guys something else too. So you can know where they're at right now. I mean, it took a while to get this set up. Like, it took a while, but let me show you something too. Hold on. This is the old set. My old monitors right here. This is the Aqua and the Norcent. They work good. I just gotta find them new homes because I can't have them on. Let's check. That's P's father. Everybody, as you can see, he's over there somewhere, like right there. You see him right there because I can only go so far up the cord. And that's his dog bowl. I remember this. I did a video about building this. built this right here. Hung it to the wall. This is how the bracket mounts down here. As you can see there, that's PD's cage. So when I leave, he's here. And this is basically my studio I am. If you look over there, you will see I got a 43-inch 4K TV over there. That's where I keep my Xbox One X and my PS4 on the wall there. And I was doing laundry. I'm about to do some more laundry. That's why the racks is up right there because I'm about to do some more. And what's this? Sega Master System right here. My only 5 4K Blu-rays I have, which is what, 5 of them. Got Captain Marvel, Endgame, Aquaman, Shazam, and Far From Home. I just got to 4K once I got my PS4 Pro and my Xbox Pro. But this is the first Sega I've ever owned, y'all. This is the Sega Master System right here. You see, that's the Sega Master System. I got some dust on it. This is the first console I've ever owned. And I want to put this back here. All right, so I'm back. And yeah, let me switch back to my regular camera. And boom. Yeah, I am. So yeah. Looking forward to your upcoming live. Yep. I want to do it. I'm trying to figure out. I want to make sure things run without a hitch. Because I always run into brick wall problems on here that hitch like a wall. I was testing out this whole camera feature. I realized I was trying to have both of them on green screen, but I could only run the new Brio on green screen. And this one here, my original camera, has to run natively. So once I've spent 2 hours up to 2 o'clock in the morning trying to figure that out. I woke up this morning after hours of sleep. I popped some melatonin and went to bed. I was able to just like, you know what? This is how it's gonna run. It's gonna have to be this way. So let me read on the comments. Got it. I'm blind. The screen is so bright. I gotta darken it so I can do night mode. You said, yep, that's the future. Physical cells are dropping. Digital cells are actually getting higher. Yes, they are. Thank you for bringing that up. They're getting higher. Remember all this backlash, people telling us that they're going to quit gaming? They're not going to quit. Nobody's going to quit gaming. I doubt it. Unless you become a parent and you ain't got the time no more. Some people just like, you know what? I just don't have the time. Oh, this is where all my Switch games were at. What I got here? Astral Chain, which is overrated. Remy Lord was a good hack and slash. Mario Odyssey is my shit. Windjammers. That's another. Windjammers fun, y'all. So yeah, let me put my Switch Pro back in there. Yo, anybody bought one of these? So Zonex, remember I clarified to you before that this is basically it's just this, it's the regular. It plays the same games. It's just that it's no Joy Cons to it. It's just one. I call this baby the sole successor to the DS. This is why they have they install base went to 50 something million installers, because when they start bringing out different models, they're gonna sell. This is Nintendo's secret. Not just their first party games. When they bring out different colors, Nintendo likes to sell you colors. Yeah, this gaming chair I bought. I got it from. It was $120, I believe, or less. I bought it from Staples and put it together myself. It's comfortable too. Because that old kitchen set chair I had that belonged to my mother's kitchen set from many years ago. That was a boy. I had to get rid of that. And that other swivel chair too. They were uncomfortable. This one here is comfortable. So yeah. Yeah, I got Switch. Yeah, I had Switch Mini for a while. I had this for when I think I got it when it first came out. I thought I told you. I'm. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, I got. Yeah, so I got pretty much both of them. I'm a collector. I can't help it. That's what I do. I sound like Mark Henry. That's what I do. So yeah, but I was just showing. I got to get rid of a lot of stuff. I got to fix a few things up over here, y'all. And yeah. That's basically it. But like we were saying, it's going to be, like you said, digital sales are increasing. And what was I saying about GameStop? Why GameStop is selling so many of these now? They're selling so many Funko Pops now because they're not selling as many games as they used to. Why they closed? They closed 29 stores last year because they're not selling as many games as they used to. And I'm not even upset about it. You know why I'm not upset about it? Because my beloved arcade system, I was an arcade guy. I used to love going to the arcade. But guess what replaced it? Powerful consoles. And now this is just another evolution. Not that we getting consoles replaced. Gaming is going in a more digital direction. They just enhancing on what they did, starting with the death of arcade. And why this is why retro arcades have made a comeback, because those that was the best times. Now that this era is focused more on making home experiences, those machines are reminding people what they used to go out and enjoy doing in their leisure time. You waiting on special edition mini? Oh, I just got the slate gray one. You see, Demetrius, you a collector. You just like we collect in different styles, but we both collectors nonetheless. That's the cool shit. You ain't got to follow just one rhythm of being a collector. You don't. But let me switch back to this because I want to. Let me show you guys because then as I fix up some things here and stuff. So yeah, I even got this thing here too, y'all. This is a one of those touchscreen old school ones. I inherited this one because I fixed it, but I really don't have no value for it either. I gotta find a home for this, or I gotta find a use because it's slow. It's primitive technology. Well, I got the guns now. This thing is that heavy. That's why I'm not flexing. It's that heavy. The new ones are more lighter. So as you can see, I got a lot of dirt on it, and I got a lot of stuff that I want to get rid of and get out of my way, or get it to good homes. So I find the power supply for that. And yeah, so it's been a lot of different things that I've been wanting to do with here and get rid of a lot of things, but I just don't want to give it away to people who ain't gonna properly use it. And I have this thing here as well too. I want to show you to the GameCube connection. It's a AV to HDMI thing. So if I run this through my Razer Ripsaw, it's this box here. As you can see, you put the USB into your computer to power it, and you run this HDMI to your Razer Ripsaw, and then you can put the this is the GameCube cable running from here. You can run it through here, and it will do a it will run through the GameCube. Let's test it out, see how it works. So let's test that out right now. We're gonna go to pure gameplay, and I'm going to turn on the GameCube, see if I can get it to run. Oh, somebody's calling me. It's my brother. Hello?
Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, you have a $20 bill on you, and I'll cash app it to you right now.
Wait a minute. A bill? No, I don't have any cash on me. I spent it yesterday.
Okay. All right, cool.
All right,
What are you
you.
doing up there? You was like this weekend?
What happened?
You was off this weekend?
Yeah, I couldn't pick up no work with on time ambulance, so I did volunteer yesterday, and I'm a volunteer. I'm about to leave for that in a little bit as well. Oh, he hung up. Oh shit. Anyway, we'll see. But yeah, let's see if we can show. I could show you how this AV thing works when you run it through your Razer Ripsaw. Let's go to pure gameplay. I'm gonna go to Razer Ripsaw. I'm gonna go to properties, and I'm gonna go to configure video or custom. I'm gonna show you that now. Give me 1 second. Discard. Discard. Trying to get to the right connection for that. Oh man. This is it's good that I try to fix it now so when I come on later it won't be a problem. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Trying to fix that right now. Because you'll see how it works. Oh, he calling back. Hello?
Says you were off this weekend?
Yeah. I couldn't pick up. They didn't have no free shift. They didn't have no shifts available at the ambulance job. So I volunteered yesterday for 4 hours. I'm gonna do the same thing in a little bit today.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
All right.
All right. All right, talk to you later.
All right. Later. Bye bye. Remember back when Dick Tracy came out back in the days, and they were talking about talking on your watches. Now you can do that. And you're right. They are basically hanging on. They are merchandising stores. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm still trying to find some more PS2 games. I got a lot of PS2 games, but it's certain ones I wanted to get. But this place over in New York, J&L Games, I can get it from. I just walked past them yesterday when I was going out to Best Buy to get this 4K camera because no store here in Jersey City has them. So let me see. It might as well be closed stop basically. But let me try to fix this razor rip saw. See what's wrong with it. Oh shit! No wonder it's not. It got disconnected. Let's connect you back. I'm doing all this stuff with these cables here. I was wondering why, because I had it fixed last time, and it gave no problem. But now I think I know what's wrong. Oh, that's the component cable for the PS3. But let's try to get you back in. See, that's what happened. This came out. So let's try to get this razor rip saw back in order. Now you can see a light here. Hopefully this light turns green. There we go. We got a green light. So now let's get back to the pure gameplay banner I have. And let's try to work with this. See what we can get going. This was happening. Let them see. Show the world. Attention all your player pimps. Right now in the place to be. Shake your ass. Oh man. Let's go to properties. Razor rip saw configure video. There we go. We got that running. I went to device default. Now, you know why that's running? Because, y'all, this is why. I'll show you in a second. This is why. Let me go to the screen here. To show you, I have the Game Boy adapter in, but no game. So this is why you see what you see here. But that's for the Game Boy Advance player. Let's go to my Game Boy Advance library. Somewhere back here, I have a handful of games. Somewhere over the rainbow. No, I had them somewhere. Where did I put my Game Boy Advance games at? In the little case. I have so much shit, I forgot where I put it at sometimes. It's my Game Boy Advance game. They're around here somewhere. Let's check. Let's check for them. Oh, this is my Neo Geo Pocket. All right. I even have Game Gear games, y'all. Remember the portable Sega handheld that flopped? I got a couple of Game Gear games too. So let me see where I put my GBA games at. See, this is why I have to do a lot better with my collection. I have it in a more set up area where I won't have to be looking through everything all the time. To pick up everything, like my memory, my memory is just all a mess. And I notice I've been buying duplicates of certain cheap games pre-owned, so I want to stop that as well. But give me a second to find them. I am still here with y'all. Just trying to find my where are they? My GBA game. But anyway, let me get a GameCube game so I can show you. Matter of fact, I'll show you better. I can tell you. Let's take the Game Boy player out. Let's take that disc out. And we're going to put in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis so you can see, for example, that it works. If you want to convert AV over to HDMI, this little device here that I just showed you is the way to go. So now, let's see how it works. Alright, let's get back to pure gameplay. And look, there you go. Boom. And you have it here. What piece is expensive, man? What, the Game Boy player? See, now I need to put a memory card in. But as you can see, it works. I could run it this way, but let's entertain the fact. Let's find that to put in there. Let's find a memory card to put in there. I have a couple of things I can do here. Oh, I found the Game Boy Advance games. They're right here. But let's see. I found them. And now I'm going to put this in and see what's on this memory card here. Slide A. It said memory card is not inserted. I just inserted the damn memory card. Anyway. There we go. I had to push it harder. Now I found my Game Boy Advance games. They were behind the curtain. As you can see, you can run it here. You got the audio. You can still hear me. I should price that. I'm gonna see how much the Game Boy Player adapters were. I mean, how much they cost. But yeah, you can play that. I want to do my Wavebird controller still work, y'all. That's what I want to see. Let's see if. Check out one of these guys. You remember this? It had no rumble feature, but look, it was the wireless controller. Let's turn it on. Do I have any batteries? Or the batteries dead on? Oh shit. Let's go back to gameplay. Let's see. Remember the Wavebird controller? No, the batteries are dead. I gotta go with the standard controller. Balls. Anyway, as you can see, Wavebird adapter like that. But as you can see the game, you can hear the game still playing in the background. They're demonstrating it right there for y'all. Shoot the barrel. There we go. GTA 6, more than likely they're working on it. They definitely are working on it. But yep. But let me shut that off. See, that's to show you it works. The adapter works and whatnot. Yeah, it does work. Plain and simple, just like that, y'all. But I'm gonna see once I get home. Let me go back to my once I get home from doing the stem, I'm gonna see about going online after I walk these dogs. But right now I gotta go take care of some business real quick so I can get ready and leave. Take care of them one last time so they good before I go. But I have to cut this stream. I just was testing, so I'm glad that y'all were on. And like I said, the video said fanboy lies because a lot of fanboys have been lying and spreading misinformation. Like Demetrius sent me some he sent me a link to this guy who actually said in this video that Phil Spencer said that Sony and Nintendo were irrelevant. He never said no shit like that. Never. But this is what they like to like. People like they have too much investment like into these consoles as if it's a life, like it's a matter of life and death. And I, for one, fuck no, I don't. I don't see it like that. I love gaming. I've loved it for that. It ain't no. I don't need no politics and it's like, oh well, team this, team that. Yeah, well, look, yeah, I get it. You may prefer one over the other, but there's no reason to be going to blows the way people be going verbally over this shit. I'm going and people like, but if that's the case, why you say what you say about them? Because I stand from a standpoint where, as you can see, I am a Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft fan and stuff. And some people are Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony fans, but maybe they choose not to own one generation of it. There was nothing on that generation that they wanted. But some people were like, yeah, well, Sony's the best, and Microsoft. And I'm like, oh, Nintendo the best. And I'm like, really? Like, really? Are you fucking kidding me? How old are you? That's how I be saying to people. I was like, where's that paycheck at? Like, somebody actually said to me, I left a comment a long time ago about on some video about Drake and how whack he was. And somebody was like, well, he's not paying attention to you when he laughs to the bank. I was like, is he giving you some of that money? And then some guy, that same dude commented months later, like, yeah, LOL. I was like, yeah, because you have no defense. You have no motherfucking defense at all. Some people be killing me with it. Like, does it make any sense? Yes. Yes. You worry about games being more half-assed. That's what people should be worrying about today. Let me find the right filter. Because I made a filter about this. I'm trying to find out the right one. I got this one here, which is the standard one. I had one here. I'm trying to find it. Because I made a filter. That's the different one. I'm trying to find. Right here. For these very reasons right here. This is exactly, I forgot where I left this one at. It's scene 3. Now I know for that. Look. Meanwhile, the digital age is upon us. And look, next gen, this is what Phil Spencer said. That's one of the things he did say right there. Next gen should be focused on console performance over strictly teraflops, power, and polygons. The digital, and then I put this one here. The digital age is coming upon us, and Microsoft's 10 billion profit in 2018 is good for them, but bad for console gamers and physical media because things are going to change. All right, I want y'all to like see this. This is basically what it's coming down to, and the streaming age and it speeds up more. It's coming faster than what we think. It is, and I want these people sit here and they deny it. Like I've seen a lot of hardcore Sony fans deny this shit, and they say fuck this, I quit gaming. Nemesis said he quit gaming. Absolute MMA said he quit gaming. A couple of people told me they quit gaming. I was like, really? You? I don't know. No, mm-mm. No, I doubt it. I sincerely doubt it. No, it's gone. Yes, it's forever moving forward. Forever moving forward. I don't understand why people just can't deal with that. I don't want to like. It's not. It's not gonna stay. They ain't nothing is forever. That how old school the expression if that is, but it's true. Nothing is forever. Like I said, the arcade age went and died. The wonderful '90s came and gone. Like '90s gaming in the late '90s to the early 2000s. Like I say, what was it, '98 to about 2000, like a decade from like the I'm sorry, when I was in high school when PlayStation was came out, Saturn came out, and Nintendo 64 came out, Dreamcast came out 99. Oh, yo, it was to me, and then the arcade was still here too. That was that was a perfect time. And I ain't saying that because I'm old. I'm just saying everybody was eating. All these ecosystems existed. Yeah, you're right. If they keep releasing dog shit, but a lot of these people say that. But if there's a game that's out that they really told themselves they want to play, like Final Fantasy VII Remake, they ain't go nowhere. They gonna wait for that one. So no, you just playing old games or remakes. Yeah, like it all started with Resident Evil when it came to remakes. It all started with Resident Evil. When that remake came out initially for GameCube, man, that started something. And what the first thing that Capcom said? Oh, what other games would you like us to remake? People immediately said Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2. And then it took them years to do that. And then when that was out, people thought, okay, that's the case. Resident Evil 3. And Capcom was already ahead of these people. They was working on Resident Evil 3 at the same time. You know, you got Michael Does Life who does his content. And you know what? His content only basically brings more attention to Resident Evil 3. That's why he reads off the same script all the time because he's actually making people care about it. He sound like he's talking negatively about it, but he's inciting the Resident Evil fans to defy him and actually support the game. He's getting views and clickbait, but at the same time, he's actually bringing them more business. Mm. Me, I would love to see Shining Force 3. You know I was gonna say that, Dimitri. You know I was gonna say because it Saturn wasn't the console for it to thrive on because Saturn was on its way out. If somebody can remake Resident Evil, somebody hit me with a crush on the Happen app. It's probably when I was out in New York yesterday. But anyway, if somebody can hit me with all three scenarios of Shining Force 3, I would be like, yo, thank you. You know I was going for that. You know I was gonna go for Shining Force 3. But let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. This is how it came out here. So, one last thing. Go to green screen. Go to here. Oh, man. Let me pull it out of this case. All right. Here we go. That's one. Now let me get the other two scenarios, which only came out in Japan for Japanese Saturn. And where are you? All right. There we go. Right here, yo. Bam. Now I got it. Yes, I do. I got it, and here we go. Shining Force 3, the American version for Sega Saturn. Scenario 1, the only one that will ever see the light of day in America. Uh, Turn-based strategy land experience, if you had centaurs, if you were on a rocky terrain, like they strength would be lower because centaurs are 4 legged, so they weren't sure footed on there. So things of that nature, or certain enemies had a weakness and stuff. But yeah, this is it right here. And this, let me see who's the company. They don't say who's on. I think it was Camelot Software. Anyway, this came out in Japan and America for Sega Saturn. And then Scenario 2 with Prince Median. This is Symbius right here, Lord Symbius of the I think the Republic, I believe. He of the Republic. He's the main character of that's Symbius. And this is Prince Median of the Empire. He's the fair prince, even though his father and his brothers are evil and shit. That is Prince Median, the blonde with the ponytail. And this is Julian in the middle. You can't see him because he got his back turned with the sword. See, I gotta open this eventually to play it after I beat Scenario 2. But the thing is, Julian is the main protagonist of this. Julian actually is the one character. I think he is more important than what you think, because Julian has appeared in both Scenario 1, he was part of your team, and in Scenario 2, he appears with Median at different times because they take place around the same time span from different perspectives. So I'm interested. I'm very interested to see where he goes, because he spends a lot of time, like, once he gets supposedly killed off or banished off, you don't see what happened to him. But with with these games, let's say for example, I beat this game and I have a game save. If I start Scenario 2 off with that, events that I did here will still translate over and change certain things in this game. And that same thing would transfer over to Scenario 3. Or if I wanted to say, fuck it, let's go directly to Scenario 3 from 1, it will affect that as well. So, yeah, that's what's going on. And let me see, Metal Gear. Let me catch up with the comments. That's why I put on the slow, so I won't miss them. So Zone X, you said Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes remastered. Yeah, my thing is, I think a lot of people were not happy with that. Oh, how could you mess with Hideo Kojima's vision? How could you mess with his vision? But you know how that goes. Um, and then let me see. They support the game. Namco give up Xenosaga rights back to Monolith. Yeah, yeah, they need to something with it, because they did those three. Then Outbreak, Foul 3. Man, I would love to see Outbreak done in today's engine. Imagine Outbreak done today in the RE engine, you know? But yeah, speaking of something like that, hold on. Let's see what I can got. What I got here. Hey, stop it, Chip. Lay down. 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 Lay down. 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 Good dog. This is that right here, what I was looking for. Damn, I forgot he done took me off my train of thought. What I was looking for, that I wanted to show you guys. Damn it, where is it? Yeah, here it is. This was for you, Zone X. This is for you, Zone X, right here. There you go. Yep, I have it. Yeah, eBay. You gotta be careful about it. But he did produce this though. Even though it was directed by Ryu Kitamura, he Kojima produced it. Chip, stop. Stop it. Stop. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I have it. I have it. Yo, I have it. That one. And let me see what else I was trying to show. Hold on. Ugh. But eBay. I got some good things off of eBay. I'll show you guys. I got a couple of good things off of eBay. In 1 second. I'm still back here. And all right, I got a couple of good things off of eBay right here. All right, let's go to here. And I got this. The only thing is that it doesn't have an instruction booklet, but I think I only paid $10 for it, and it's in decent shape. And it is Xenosaga. Got this off of eBay for about what, $10 maybe? Yep, Xenosaga. This right here, I got off of eBay. I didn't pay that much for it either. But here we go, Chrono Cross, PlayStation RPG. By Squaresoft before Enix came in. No. Then I also got Xenogears. Hey, stop, Chip. Stop that. I got that right here. This one. This two. And they got the book is Black Spawn. And the book comes with it right here. And the book on the back advertises this game right here. Parasite Eve. Brave Fencer Musashi. And Bushido Blade 2. This was Square back in the day, man. This was 90 Square. Square Soft. Yep, Chrono Cross. Xenogears. Final Fantasy 7. Black Spawn. I think this cost me maybe what, $40? $44? You told me to pull the trigger and I did. Yeah. Look at that, y'all. I got the mailing. I got the mailing thing here for PlayStation Underground, and I got the book instruction booklet. Remember these used to be a thing? You got color. It's in color, y'all. And look, Vincent, Kate Sith, Sephiroth, Yuffie, and they tell you about the character's age. Let me see. How old is it? Yuffie is 16. Sephiroth, they don't know his age, but yeah. If you've seen this disc, it only got maybe one fingerprint on it, but yeah, you can see the one fingerprint on it maybe. But yeah, it's Final Fantasy. There's this one. Right here. This 2 and 3. Right here. Boom. eBay. And last but not least, got a new jewel case for that because it had just a crack in it, but Final Fantasy 8 Black Spine. Okay, Squall Leonhardt. I forgot her name, but she looked like Tifa. And good condition as well. Instruction booklet. And it's in good shape as well. Instruction booklet. Then you have the mini walkthrough that came with it too. Mini walkthrough. There's 2 and 3. I mean, this is a 4 disc game. Damn, 4 discs. And Demetrius, what did you say about games with 4 discs? Remember back in the day? Oh, if you wanted what's that? A complete game. We shouldn't have episodes. Back in the day, we got a complete game. It took them how many discs? Red Dead. It took them how many discs? But no, people want that remake so bad because it looks so pretty that they willing to set up with that, and they don't even know the pricing point or the dates on how they're gonna do the episodes, man. They don't even know that. And boom, Final Fantasy 7. And what you said, this is the game that has what the draw system in it, right? Isn't that you said it's the same draw system that they use the bastardized version of it in your favorite game, that your favorite Final Fantasy that came out? You know which one I'm talking about, right? Your favorite game. It's your favorite game, man. This one right here, and your favorite one. You know, your favorite Final Fantasy. You know this. I know you, you have to listen to him tell you about why this game is dog shit. I just wish I had time to actually put him on video. It was one day I was actually sending Demetrius. I was sending you voice messages through Facebook Messenger, and you heard the music in the background, and he was like, "You playing that dog shit, ain't you?" You recognized the background music, and you was like, "You playing that dog shit, ain't you, man?" So, oh man, yeah, I fell out of love with this. Like I said, this I was able to have a physical copy of it. Why? Because this thing only was like maybe $7, and it came free when they was doing this sale here, and I'm holding physical media. So, and there we go. Boom. And as you can see, the daylight starting to come in. That's the daylight reflecting off my window. But yeah, Demetrius has a really love hate relationship, or maybe it's a hate relationship with fucking with Final Fantasy 15. We should have did a whole video just explaining to it. Like we should have did a live stream. I just wanted to always hear what you write like exactly for a person who's been playing Final Fantasy for many years. I just wanted to know what you're right like exactly because you're more in tune to it than I am. Oh god, you know what's happening right now, right? Mm-hmm. Look at these two. Let me check your ear. That's what's bothering you. Your ear. You want me to clean it up? That's what's bothering you. That's why you keep shaking like that. Well, I can't do it right now. Not on live stream. Okay. Oh, I gotta clean his ear out, y'all. But yeah, at this moment, I'm about to get them ready. I gotta do some things with my dogs, and I have to leave because I gotta go to Hoboken and do some volunteer work on the ambulance. So yeah, that's why I'm not able to do it now because I'm about to. I was supposed to hang the stream up a while ago, but it's 1:30. I'm gonna hang it up in a moment. But yeah, this is old man Chip right here. Right, buddy? I know you need your ears taken care of. And your little buddy PD over here, his son, is jealous. As you can see, Chip's cute face right here. He's an old handsome buddy right here. Right? Right, boy? Yep. Right. Petey, stop. Let him be. You always want to take the attention away from him. You need to stop that. You're gonna have a you're gonna come a day where you're gonna miss him. Okay? I'm talking to him like they children, right? But yeah, this is him. This is what he wants because he has like an allergy in his ears or so it really irritates him. So I'm glad his son has a better immune system than he does. But yeah, I'm about to hang it up now, everybody. But get down, Chip. I'll take care of you in a moment. You gotta get down, boy. Come on. Oh my God! Did you just put your arms around my neck? You just put me in. You trying to put me in for a hug? Oh God! Oh! Stop! 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 Okay, okay, all right, all right, okay, all right, okay. See, that's how you tend to your dogs. You don't allow them to sniff your cooch like Alinity. You see the video, right? All right, I will drive safe, but yeah, I'm heading out, y'all. But thank y'all for watching, and hopefully I'm able to come back later on. I really want to, but there's no pay-per-views tonight or anything, so yeah, I should be good. But thanks for watching, everybody. And yep, I'm gonna go with this camera here, and I'm gonna sing you out. I'm gonna sing you out, people. I'm gonna sing you out. Hey, everybody. I want to say goodbye to you all with this stupid voice recorder and all this other good shit. And where's my blocks? I am right here, yo. Come here, baby. Baby, want some love tonight. Right, baby. Right, baby. But baby, you get no love. You don't stop messing around with me. All my life, sing it, baby. Sing it. He grind. He's grinding. He is grinding. This dog is so nuts and running. And good night, everyone. Well, good day, everyone. Peace out. Uh, peace, peace, peace.